Good Erev Shabbos. This week we read Parsha Shemini, and the reason why it's called Parsha Shemini is because the Parsha begins with the words Vayhi Bayom HaShmini, and it was on the 8th day. It was on the 8th day. And what was on the 8th day? It was the inauguration of the Mishkan. This was the first day that the Mishkan was, so to speak, in operations. This was the day, the fateful day, where the Shekhinah, the divine presence, was going to manifest itself in an earthly abode as the Mishkan. And it was, in a sense, some say this was like the pinnacle of creation. Because when Hashem created this world, it was so He can have His divine presence rest in this world. So really, all the twists and turns we took going down to Egypt, leaving Egypt, receiving the Torah at Mount Sinai, then with the golden calf, and then with the pleading for forgiveness, and then with the construction of the Mishkan, was all to get to this very moment. So the question that can be asked in a simple yet profound way is, why in the world was the first day of the Mishkan being inaugurated, why was it called Shemini? The 8th day should be called Vayhi Bayom Harishon. It was on the first day. In fact, this was actually on the calendar, the first day of Nisan. So why does the Torah say Vayhi Bayom Hashmini? It should be on the Vayhi Bayom Harishon. It should be on the first day. And the answer is, as Rashi explains, because it was Shemini Lemiluim, meaning there were 7 days of preparation, which Moshe and Aharon and the Kohanim prepared for this fateful day. So it was the 8th day in terms of if you're counting the preparation. But that doesn't sit well with many, including myself, because why would we count the preparation in terms of the grand opening? When the business opens, we say today's the grand opening, the first day of school. Today's the first day of school. You don't say, well, we've been here for 2 weeks, preparing, cleaning, the teachers. That's not the focus point. The focus point should be on the first day of school, the first day the business is open. So it should be Vayhi Bayom Harishon on the first day. Why are we counting the preparation involved? And this teaches us a very profound lesson in life. And that is that the most meaningful accomplishments can only occur when there is thoughtful preparation involved. Things don't just happen by itself. I one time heard from a rabbi that one of the most beautiful things in marriage you see in marriage is a 50th wedding anniversary. A 50th wedding anniversary, a couple has been together for 50 years and built a life together and shared a life together. What can be a more beautiful thing? But the reality is, he says, a 50th wedding anniversary, you need 51 years of preparation to get to that point. You can't just have a 50th wedding anniversary. You can't just have a tzaddik just pop up and all of a sudden he's super righteous and he connects to Hashem and he's a source of wisdom, a fountain of wisdom. His influence just spreads all over the world. That's not the way life works. Life works that you need investment of time and energy and dedication and perseverance and going through the challenges and going through the obstacles and going through the ups and downs. And that's how you get to a meaningful accomplishment, especially in avodas Hashem and service of Hashem. And that's what we see by the way this Parsha is called. It's not called Vayhi Bayom Harishon because we don't just look at the grand opening. We look at all the hard work, all the effort, all the energy, all the tears, all the sweat that was baked into the process. And that's how you get to a meaningful ending. And that is what the word Shemini reminds us. Have a wonderful Shabbos.